Power to the peoples. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna step on this scene with Doom and the Doomites that came in. What's up? What's up? Just a Greenology. Mm-hmm. We just hustling. What up to the world? Huh? What up to the world? Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's see what we got outside. Because, I've been chilling, been hustling, laying low. Mm-hmm. Your man called us out. Let's see what Fiend Eyes got. He's running around out there. We happy. We happy that you out there making a few noise. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, gonna step on the scene to him, Mr. Clean. Absolutely. We came through. We got Smick in the building. We looking for you. Just something light, but it's gonna feel heavy. Mm-hmm. It's something light, but it's gonna feel heavy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this gonna be like a ton of bricks swarming down. It's gonna be bottles thrown at you. You know what I'm saying? Glass, all sorts of situations. Huh? Welcome to the show. Hold on. Hold on. He talking about. We don't care about that. I want to see you get 5,000 subs talking to me. You ain't get 5,000. You talked to us last time and you still stuck at 3. So we hope this time that you make it happen, that you will be pushing 5Gs, man. I'm tired of seeing you staying there at 3,000. Let's help you. You don't mind. Nah. Bring him in the building. Mm-hmm. He said he want that. See, he's sleeping. Too much green eggs and ham. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't run now. Don't run. We in the building. He was asking for our work. He was asking for our assistance. We came to give it to you. He was out all night, dancing around, playing around. Now we outside, you laying down. Don't lay down now. Mm-mm. There's no time to lay down now. The best thing part about that is either get down or lay down. You laying down now. So look, Fiend Eyes, we got you. We got you. Hmm? Do you feel like money? Yeah, dancing around, la 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 la. He's bugging out. His eyes is all in the mix. Mustache of Laurel Hardy. Where you at? Fiend Eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this one. I mean, like I say, it's affordable opponent. I don't have a problem. At least he's in the 3,000. He's in the 3,000. But he ain't got no bag. He's playing around. We gonna help. We gonna help. Mm-hmm. Let's see what Con Ron did. Mm-hmm. 5 hours, 465. That's tough. 3 hours, 210 views. Another 5 hours, 340. Tough. Tough. Mm-hmm. But you, Green Eyes, I can't even find your algorithm. I gotta go look in the computer to find you. You're not even on the screen. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I type you up. It's 1,000 people with that name. Yeah, yeah. I don't see you now. I've been outside 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We ain't even get started yet. Mm-mm. It's the Greenology, man. The eulogy of green apples. Just something slickly to talk. That's it. Just something slick. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. No doubt. No doubt. You know what I mean? We can't find you, boy. You running around. We can't find you. Nah. You're gonna have to change your name. Nah, you're not in the algorithm. Somebody else with that name is in the algorithm. You can type up Ham Dome and he'll be right in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? You not in the algorithm, so we can't find you. We can't find you, son. Big up to my team that sent that money in. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. That's perfect. Stay hydrated. Mm-hmm. I don't give them. I don't really care. I really don't care about what they do. I don't care about nothing. You care about the Doom Inc., Doom Sector, Doom Squad. You don't want to hear that bullshit, Sharif. You go down the block with that. I don't know. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I care about Doom Inc., Doom Sector, Doom Squad. That's it. Ham Doom. I don't worry about none of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's your problem. You worrying about too much. What you think? Tell us what. Don't ask what I think, cause I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't care about none of that, kid. I care about that green dollar sign. I care about what YouTube say. Yo, the page went good. All right, think that's it. I'm all about that back. I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Call it what you want to call it. We're getting YouTube crack money. That YouTube crack money. That's green. YouTube crack money. You feel me? Welcome to the spot. Hmm? Word up, crack in the wall, crack on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Might crack your fucking head open. You know what I mean, kid? Might crack your head open for playing out here in these streets. Huh? Huh? Yeah, I see you. You right out the gate. You right out the gate. I don't know who out there, what out there, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's the realness. It's the realness, man. Mm-hmm. Leaving the fingerprints this time. I want you to see when I smack them, you see the fingerprint print. You know what I mean? Welcome to the spot. Mm-hmm. Welcome to the spot. Not enough. But look, let's keep it rolling. Mm-hmm. Salute. Bring him in the building. You gotta bring him in the building. You gotta share the live, let him know we outside. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's still no compromise, man. We still gonna hold it down. Yes, sir. Waiting for them to talk, but like what you type, don't run. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about tonight. Tonight, Polly Pockets, what's up, baby? Don't worry about tonight. Tonight is redemption night. Mm-hmm. It's still 1-1. It's still 0-0. All the way the Knicks look at it, it's 1-1 right now. It's tied. Okay? We're not up by 2 games to 1. Nah. It's just 1-1 right now. Mm-hmm. See Mark Jackson come back and give his analyzation of what the Knicks should do. Mike Brown might take that in consideration because he raised champions himself. He made Steph Curry and Klay Thomas the greatest duo too. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta worry about that. You know what I'm saying? But Mark Jackson, get up in the game. Mm-hmm. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. See, in the beginning of all this, my queen Polly Pockets, that YouTube crack. Mm-hmm. See, the whole trick to that fiend eyes. Can you get that? Can you get that fiend eyes? No, you can't get that. You're not monetized. But I don't mind shooting the program at you. But this is where we picking at. I don't want you to tell them why we picking at. You came knocking on our door. We didn't mind. We understand what that means. I was at that stage, but I was monetized though. But I was at that stage, trying to get to the 1,000 in the prehistoric days, getting to the 1,000, right? That they told us to get at that time with the 4,000 public watch hours. So knocking on doors was at that time. Now we chilling. You coming in the building. You got 3. You got 9, going on 10. That's acceptable. I'm cool with that. But you ain't monetized. You ain't got no money. Your page ain't got the bag. So we're entertaining just for some views, just to show you, like, yo, okay, let's strategically whoop them this way. Because we can't find you when we type your name up. You gotta really share your link. Us, we could type our name up easily. We'll pop up. We in the algorithm. You want to join the algorithm. But you gotta do some work. I told you, work hard. We don't gotta work hard, but we still gonna work hard. See, you knocking on that door because you need some action. I don't have a problem with that. I love it. You, Con, Ron, the OG with no bearing, homeless OG. But I don't see nothing wrong. The homeless baron is running around stealing. We'll get to him. But you. See, he's monetized. He got 3 grand too. Mike got the same amount. You let him pass you, huh? We watched your last show, Green Eyes, for an hour. You pull 100. You couldn't even get 500. We looked at your record, Fiend Eyes. It was sad. Playing with these cartoon thumbnails. You talking about you coming for me. The title sound whack. You did an hour and 2 minutes. It only received 19 views. Then you do 59 minutes, 45 views. With my picture over there, with the Doom picture. That should have got you like a grand. Green Eyes taking all of Doom subscribers. What Doom? Who? What Doom? Hey yo. Green Eyes got Doom. What Doom? To do what? It's HAMP Doom. Maybe if you would have put HAMP Doom, it might have would have went. It could have went. You're not abstract enough. You do all my moves. You're missing the ingredients. The ingredients was what we had to do to make all that. You tried to get a little this, a little that. It ain't working. A little half a mask. You know what I'm saying? Throw it on. Put it on. But see, one thing about your mask and this mask, this is still. The only thing that probably burn on this shit is the straps. This shit can go through fire. Go right into a solution to get it clean. Your shit, when it get this plastic, it'll melt. That's the difference between Doom, HAMP Doom, and you other so-called villains. You should have played the villain. How many ideas we gave you? How many situations we gave you? Listen, I'm not looking to be no rapper. I'm not no rapper. I'm just an entertainer, educational, $1 million purposes only type of guy. That's what I am. You understand? But we do exemplify a little bit of lyrics from time to time. But that's just from time to time. But your work right here, the little 6 minutes beat the 1 hour that you did. Fiend Eyes, I'm gonna give this show about, I'm gonna give you about, you know what I mean? About 1 or 2, man. Then after that, I don't want to hear from you again. Because you ain't working hard enough to come even talk to us like this. I could see if you had 3 grand, I'd be like this, yo, I gotta get outside. He got 3,000 hits, talking dirty. See how smooth I could do this, man? Just drink some libations, just talk dirty, slow, easy. Still stuck on StreamYard. You're doing horizontal lives against me. That ain't gonna work. Your little 3,000 fans that you got out there, they don't even know what's going on. They don't even be at the show. It lets you know you got maybe 100. Make me think you got 100 subscribers and you bought the rest of that shit. But it don't add up. See, over here it adds up. We know what we saw and how we saw it. but it adds up over here. Even with the low numbers we're getting, it beats you and any other people that's doing this, that's having problems with the algorithm. But we still fight. So I look at it like, got 5 competitions out there. I watch their numbers. I said, this beating their numbers, and we getting the numbers that they was getting when we was getting the other numbers. So look, it ain't a problem. You still surpass your whole style. Your style is chunk, man. Mm-hmm. You looking for cat breath? I don't know where he at. I wouldn't even mess with a dude. He don't even want to fight back. He want to flag me. He want to tag me. He want to do all sorts of things so he can laugh on another platform on what he did. I don't mess with him. I remember when you tried to get me to go talk to that dude. I tried. Then I thought about how he was acting. I said, nah, don't think he's sick. I ain't mess with nobody that live out there in a different area code anyway. We ain't gonna never see him. He's somewhere over there. That goes for a bunch of you guys. See, me and you, we close. That's why I understand the program. Green Fiend Eyes. You from the Bronx, I'm in Queens. So this is supposed to be exactly what it's supposed to be. Build up my brother from the boroughs. You know what I'm saying? Then yo, after this, just call me when it's time to go for war and all. So right now, I'm gonna hang out with you. I'm gonna show you how to get the money and all that. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, you'll have to make it on your own again. But it seems like your big brothers ain't talking to you. I see you tagging these guys. They don't even say nothing. So let me be the first with 9,000 plus. Say, yo, Fiend Eyes, Green Eyes. I got you, son. I help you, no doubt. I'll show you what it's about, man. Because I see your tags. Recently, I just seen it because I'm talking. Normally, I don't see it. See how it works? So the people that do see it, they don't say nothing. Calling out all them dudes. They looking right nothing at. They looking at nothing. You calling the bullets, Gotti's, the goods, the animal, and 10 toes, and some trolls, and he putting who else he putting up? Putting up a whole bunch of people. Yeah, he running. Yeah, he doing a whole bunch. I seen the dude is wild. They don't even come to the show. You sitting there, you ain't got no real good atmosphere. It's just dull. The camera look like it's need to be wiped off. Got the same curtain back there and shit. I think I see cans. I'm not sure that's a beer can or old school Budweiser. I'm not sure. It look grim, but it ain't that much light. It looks real dark. Then when you go outside, it's quick. You running outside. What happened to your man? You promised him. What happened to both? You promised him a YouTube career. He ain't getting nowhere. Hmm? He had a little bit of faith in you. What happened to your other friend that you gave a banana to? He got tired of you. You tried to tell him he stole the phone and all that. See, we got the receipts, man. What happened to Dylan and Willing and the little white girl that you was talking to on the lives and all that? What happened to her? Huh? Talking about the earth is flat, the earth is round, and the earth is on a different axis. See, we got the receipts, boy. We know about you. You know what I'm saying? The moderators is fake. You got an op. See, I don't really want to deal with you because you got an op. You got an op over there as your moderator. So like I said, I'm only giving this two. It's a 2-game sweep. We ain't even doing 3. Because we got the cards. It's not in your favor. You can't get $1. And if I were to challenge you to get over 300 views, 500 views, you wouldn't even get that. You challenging me to a rap battle. I don't rap. I'm a hustler that just know how to rap, son. I do it live, man. Anytime pre-records, I look at that and say, all right, you know. You need to challenge OG Baron. Y'all both in the same bracket. Here, answer you. Y'all both young. Y'all both can do music. Y'all both dancing around. He's got the opposing counsel on his team. Exactly. Sissy Dad size. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to talk about, HAMP, let me interview you. You to do what? What you need to know, loved one? That's not part of my pay grade to go do interviews. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of those things. Those things are set up. Dancing through flower fields, la 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 la. Exactly. I'm not doing no interview. I don't trust. I don't trust no interview. They too much receipts. I did an interview with that bum, Terry Sugarface, aka Hood with no TMZ. Look how he responded. When they need a hit, they play it and store it, and have people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. My people that's on YouTube that I gave YouTube channels to, they the ones that get the interviews, the Kai Flies, the Smiths, the Shaw Bells, the McDoom Universities, the niggas I see in here. You know what I'm saying? They the ones. That's my team. And the females, if they want to get busy, I slop, come over there and bring some whipped cream and shit. You already know how I do. I get dirty. Feel me? But any opposing op, nah. I won't do an interview until we get 20 G's, 40 G's of subscribers. I'm on that type of time. I ain't going there just to say, hi guys, yeah, mask, I wear hats, I wear gold chains. I ain't doing that sucker shit, man. You would come here and talk to me like this, I go over there and talk to you like that too. Ain't none of that, yo, let me interview you for what? You ain't Johnny motherfucking Letterman. You ain't Johnny Carson. You ain't Brian O'Neill or Brian Allen. Nigga, please. Let me interview you. And do what? Nah. That's like having you. That's what I did to Con Ron. Recording me on phone call. I ain't doing that shit. $500 cash apps. He robbed me and all that. I've been there, done that. He told me he was in the motherfucking Bronx. Along with you. He wasn't in no damn Bronx. He said it on the live when people heard him say it on the live. He don't even live over there. We was going to the spot where he had that spot. Remember? Y'all wasn't there. I was there. And he had the cat doodle and shit in the tub. That's the spot. Roast spray on the fucking kitchen counter. Nigga had a blanket, a shower curtain for curtains. Con Ron sweep the nation that day. Con dust, man. Yeah, the roast spray and all that, the baby oil, slapping on himself, the whipped cream. He was wild. He had the girls coming through and whatnot. This one here made us believe he was in one of those senior citizen spots, daycare, adult center spots that you live in. We thought he was in there. Then he told us he got something. You know his con Ron story. Told us he got the spot from his daddy. He living where his daddy gave him, left behind. But look, cool, kudos to you. Feel me? But Dr. Fiend Eyes, Green Eyes. You got one more. I'm gonna show you that this could surpass the number that you was doing. We ain't gotta do too much. MC. I'm Hip Hop 50 now. I'm already MC, man. It's about MC. One battle. I'm Hip Hop 50. We already did the battles, man. Ain't nothing green about you. You waited that long after we played that song? Huh? You waited that long to answer me after you heard that song. I can't believe it. It took you that long. I'm kind of disappointed because it make me feel like, what the hell I gotta do now? Don't even want to do that. Nah. It was just a joke at that time. You know what I mean? It was just a little hello, smack him in the face real quick, but I ain't looking for that, man. Nah, you can have it, son. 2 years ago, I wasn't getting no views either. Nope. I was out there fighting every day. Think I care now? Nah, I'm cool. Salute. Yeah, I'm cool. I can't even find it. Who that? You feel like money? Excellent. I can't even find it. Fiend Eyes. That's how long it took you to come answer us. You know, went to the Napoleon. It's like I'm on a Napoleon nap trip now, man. I don't even want to deal. I just take naps and then wake up and have a dream on it. You feel me? Do you feel like sticky green weed money? Mm-hmm. There you go. That sticky green. Tell you the truth, Polly Pockets, he shouldn't have did it. He shouldn't have did it. Right? He shouldn't have did it. The Carmelo Anthony, I told you, I don't even know if that was the Carmelo. I got a Carmelo Anthony jersey. Maybe that shit fucking me up right now. You understand? His name should have been something else. God damn it. I'm upset that his name is the name of one of the Knicks greats. But to answer your question, my queen, pertaining to the situation that I've seen, technically, this is just me, right? I'm looking for something as we talk. It's really sad, basically. It's terrible, if that's what you want me to say. Is what, but was everything justified? Yes, because he shouldn't have done it. For what? Now we got an Asian who put something down of a color of a black person not too long ago. Now everybody running around trying to stop buying Chinese food again. So, it's like this and it's like this then. Now, wait a minute. Polly Pockets. Wait a minute. You poke a bear. You poke a sleeping whale. You poke a sleeping alligator. You poke a rattlesnake. You poke a gorilla. You can't complain about the response unless you have something equivalent. See, the story is more deeper than that. I didn't entertain it because we got another black man going down. But he should have known better. Somebody in his family should have gave him a proper education on things in life when dealing with that type of warfare. See, we come from the neighborhood, Polly Pockets of New York City, and a lot of us didn't have daddies. Had a lot of uncles. So the daddies wasn't there to express to them that this is what it's going to be. You can live another day if you do it the right way. I was taught that. But to hear that this is happening now, I really don't care because he shouldn't been there. He should have thought better. So we can say, oh, you can't react to the point on how, nah, did the other person have a weapon too? I can see if it was a knife fight. Then they'd be like, yo, it was self-defense on both sides. But who initiated the situation? You know what I'm saying? How did stem? Did the white dude shoot spitballs in the classroom and hit him in the back of the neck for years and years and years? The story could resonate down that way. Was they throwing paper planes in the classroom, writing nigga in it when he get it on his table? He open it up and it say nigga and they in the back laughing? Who knows? Who knows that they put crazy glue on his locker and he can't go get his books out because he got to call the maintenance guy to come bust the locker open. Now his locker is open. Hmm? Hmm? See, when you got these black kids running around in neighborhoods mixed with white kids, man, it shouldn't be, man. It can be, but it shouldn't be because this the shit that happened. What town was he from? Where they was from? Was it a New York situation? I don't know. We got a nigga on the MTA bus in the Bronx. He got murdered right on the fucking bus. MTA. You know what I'm saying? Where was they from, Polly Pockets? Where was it from? You don't mind me asking. Because we just got a Bronx person that was riding the bus. He got himself knifed up. Hmm? This shit is amazing. It's amazing. That's why you gotta stay hydrated, man. Familiar with the story, see? Me either. First, it was David, whoever David was. I thought it was David and Goliath. You know what I'm saying? Now we got Carl, whoever his name is. I don't know. I don't know. Then we got the other guy who killed Julio. Huh? Huh? No. Lock them all up for doing dumb stuff, man. That's a super glue fact. Stop going out there. It's getting hot. Nobody don't want to go to the barbecue picnics. Nobody don't want to get water guns and shit and go to the malls and dance around and make TikTok however they still play with or just make YouTube. I don't know. But I don't mind you going down like that because you should have had a better thought pattern. I heard that he picked up something and did. What was the story? Tell us the story. See, you don't know nothing about it. Well, you ask, I just heard. I didn't dig deep into it. I just said it's stupid. What was the problem? The man spit on him? Did he put a burning cross on his lawn or something? What happened? Hmm? What happened to him? Hmm? That's just another distraction, if you ask me. That was just another distraction, if you ask me. Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for y'all. What y'all got to say? Hmm? I'll wait for you. I don't know. He shouldn't have did it. Point blank. There's too much things to be doing that. Smith, what the man do, Smith? What happened? Then then he should have told the coach. I blame the coach. I blame the coach. The coach saw it. The coach knew about it. The kid was a faster runner. The kid got pushed. So you stabbed him. That's not an excuse. The school, okay? We talking about the guy who dead. His family got to sue the coach. They got to sue the school. Sue Carl Anthony, whatever his fucking name is. You understand? Sue the friends because they initiated the battery in his back as peer pressured him to even do all that. Now the mother and the father on the other kid, then the kid should have told his mother and father. The mother and father got a beef too. Because they could go to the parent and say, well, look, we knew both of these kids had a problem. The coach didn't tell us nothing. Mm. It ain't nothing delicate. It's stupidity at the end of the day. And it's just like I'm trying to tell you, like somebody got to go down for that. The coach, the school, how did a knife get into school? No metal detectors. I thought this shit was safe after Columbine. I thought this shit was safe after Columbine when this shit happened. I thought even plastic knives get picked up through the metal detector now. Listen, I thought this shit was done, huh? I thought they fixed the problem of kids coming into classrooms with sharp pencils and shit, man. I mean, with a sharp pencil in the motherfucking pen and a ruler, pick that shit up. I thought they fixed that. So somebody going down for the school. So they was picking at him for sure. But Carl Tom, whatever his name is, he's a bitch. If he was black and he didn't put his hands up, then he's a soft. He wasn't in the hood. At least the hood niggas will put their hands up before going upstairs to pick up that thing. He was soft. A bunch of around white kids. Oh, come on, people. I live for shit like that. Let me have go back in time and be bullied by some white kid. You crazy? That nigga be giving me this motherfucking Christmas presents coming up. I want the best shit too. Imagine that. You stupid. I be fucking on his sisters and shit who's of age. Get the fuck out of here. Imagine that shit. I'd have gathered me up a black team, like, yo, this is what we doing to these white little boys out here. We gonna fuck these niggas up. Are you stupid? That's what they claim. Mm-hmm. Bully was. Trojan Lips. What up, baby? Salute. Yeah. Come on, man. A clan of them. So what? I'd have knocked them. I would have waited till we got all home, and I'd have went with my parent to knock on every school parent on the door of every school kid I knew, and I'd have challenged them right there. I said, "Bring your son outside." And they jump. You bring him outside, film it, beat him up, and go to the next one. Knock on their door. Yo, your son jumped my son. Can he come talk to you? Ain't no talking. Bring him downstairs. Film it. Beat him up. Go to the next house. Find that bully. He's sitting back watching TV, eating SpaghettiOs and shit. Knock on his door. Hello, you the parent? Yeah. Well, this is my son. Your son was bullying my son. She'll get over here. Huh? Jump out of the couch. He in pajamas. I'm in my war suit already. I'm in my sweatsuit. I'm in my gym clothes, nigga. Knocking on your door. As soon as he comes to the door, I punch him right in his motherfucking face in front of his mama. My mother did that for me plenty of times. We fuck bullies up. We love shit like that. You crazy? And when I came back to school the next day, they knew what time it was. They knew what time it was. They knew what time it was. I went to their house. Some of them ain't live that far. Bus rider where my mother wasn't playing. We're going to settle this because it seemed like it ain't nothing else working. So we're going to do it like this, son. You know where they live at? Yeah. How many was it? It was 5 of them. Good. Are you ready? Hell yeah. My mother said, what? You ready? I said, hell yeah. Bet. She knocked on one door. The mother will call him. That was the perfect hit. The mother will call him, and I would get him in the hallway, and I would just punch him and beat him up. Right there in front of his mother. And while my mother say, sit down, no, don't do it because your son bullying my son. I fuck him up big time. Never forget that shit. My mother wasn't no joke. Crazy. Now my daughter getting out of school now, but I never forget. She had a little incident. You know what I'm saying? I remember going to her school. You know what I'm saying? I remember going to my daughter's school, and she said some kid was trying to portray her on some type of social media. Are you stupid? I went there. I told the person to bring the kid down to the office. I said, take that shit the fuck off now. Sir, shut up. My daughter was like, that's my dad. I'm like, listen, I'm not here to play with you. Where your parents at? Because if I got to go through this again, I'm beating the shit out your father and I'm smacking the shit out your mother. The lady was like, sir. I was like, shut up. Because obviously my daughter is telling you that this people's is fucking around and y'all not answering. So my daughter got to be a subjected person to come in here and do this? No. Let me step up now and let you know. Bring your parent. Then when the parent come, I tell the parent, I smack the shit out of the parent. If you got a father, I punch the shit out of the father. I'm not that dad, nigga. Crazy? I want a nigga to get bold and shit. Like, yo, you ain't word? Well, let's show the kids what it is then. Let's show the kids what it is. That's your son fucking with my daughter. I beat the shit out the father, son. So the son could look like, oh shit. Yeah. Nip it in the bud early. Yeah, that's how it go. My daughter graduating this year, I think. She 18 or next year or something like that. I left the instructions. Tell the counselor, tell the principal, tell the teacher, tell the lunchroom, tell everybody that can have your back. If it still goes on, that's when I come in. After you punch them in the fucking face. And you gotta punch them in the face in front of everybody. Because if you get jumped, don't worry about it. Because we're gonna knock on every one of them bitches' door and you're gonna get them out in the hallway and you're gonna fuck them up. My daughter was amped. I said, that doesn't get you to go out there and start. Well, let us know when the graduation doing exactly. I don't know my damn self. But it's on its way. Probably 2027. I'm not sure. She just turned 18 just now. So I think it's next year. I came from under a different school. I didn't have that many fights. Because my fights were subjected to be like, you understand now? Okay. Because I ain't started, right? Cool. I had a few, like I told you, I had a few bullies, man. A few of them. The one I remember was my mother made me a Halloween shirt. I think we ain't had no Halloween costume one time. And me, I was so happy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care. You know, it was my mom. So I was like, cool, she made it. Fuck, I love it. That's why I'm the way I am to this day. So she had a old Champions hoodie. Never forget the color. It's like beige. And I remember her saying, well, just go enjoy yourself. They ask you who you is, you tell them you John Henry. Yeah, tell them you John Henry. I don't know. So I just remember being picked on. It was some type of psychology dealing with that outfit got you when kids that was like not privileged to get the Iron Mans or Supermans or the Spider Mans. It was a lot of it was a lot of Star Wars I used to see. Bumblebees for the girls, ladybugs for the girls. The kids, the guys was probably wearing like I remember seeing like R2D2 suits. See, you know, his friend CB4, whatever his name is, him. Uh, but a lot of it was made. Like, who is you? I'm Mademoiselle. You know, shit like that. So, so I just remember being disturbed by it, by one of the kids. And I remember my mother came to the school and was like, "Which kid?" I said, "That one." She told me straight up and down, "Go over there and take care of your business." Straight up. Tighten them up though. Mm-hmm. Tighten them up. Yeah, yeah. Because if you didn't teach your kid that, because the parent, right? The parent of the kid seeing her son getting smacked the fuck in front of her, and the other parent is there to watch it together. They all sitting there saying, "What? You mean to tell me my son was doing this to your son in school?" Yep, yep. I had a little cousin that was going through that one time, and his big brother was too big to fight the kid. So he started to say, "Well, I got a cousin. I think he likes this word." Mm-hmm. So the kid was bullying my cousin. So my cousin got his mom to go get me. They lived in Eastern Parkway. I lived on Gates Avenue, Bed-Stuy. They was in Crown Heights. It was a good area. Doctor buildings. You get sick the doctor downstairs and shit. You know what I mean? Supermarkets around the corner. It was beautiful. Brooklyn Library down the block. So it was a new experience for me. So the kid used to bother my cousin. He was the same age as me too. I think my cousin like 2 years younger, 3 years younger. But the kid used to just bother my cousin. So my cousin got me. Yeah. So my cousin brought me through. I did everything I do at their house. That's my father's sister. That's my father's nephew. So I used to go over there. My thing was take his toys. I love doing that. I love taking the G.I. Joe. He never complained. I think, "Yo, cuz, can I have this?" He's like, "Yeah, go ahead, cuz." I was like, "Thanks. I gotta go all the way home. I ain't got no toys." Never forget. Mm-hmm. Then he'd tell his mother he lost it. Big up to him. Then when I come back, he had the same toy and shit. Fun. Zartan, the twins from G.I. Joe, he had those. He had Cobra Commander. He had Luke. He had all the G.I. Joe. Some damn toy store they went to was better than my toy store. I forgot, dude. It was in the Jewish neighborhood, practically in that Crown Heights section of Brooklyn. So the story goes, man. Mm-hmm. I went out there, and my cousin said, "There go the kid right there." He just told me and my little cousin, like, "Yo, we gotta worry. Your big cousin is here." Yep. Mother had 4 bedrooms. Every time I came over there, I used to sleep out the window, and his bed was by the door. Big rooms too. Boy, I came there, saw the kid. Now I can't remember how I said it, but I believe I had to tell him something like, "You're going to stop messing with my cousin. Let's fight." He, we fought. We fought. You know what I'm saying? We fought. I beat him up. However, what beat up me? No, not no blood. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We both on the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? You know? So we was getting it on. I think we was doing it. I think I started to like the first fight, I did it. In the second fight, Every day I waited. You know what I'm saying? Every day I waited. I came down, fight him every day, every day, every day, every day. My aunt was kind of amazed about it because the way she was amazed about it was the fact that the parent came and knocked on the door and said, "Can you tell your nephew to please stop beating up my son?" He blackened his eyes. He brought him to the house. My aunt called me. I came to the door ready again. She said, "Did you do that?" I said, "Yeah." He kept bothering Brendan every day. Bobby told me every day he bothered Brendan. You didn't hear about that, Aunt Brenda? She thought about it. She looked at it. She said, "Oh, you Pop. Brendan did tell me you bother him. Every day. You take his football, you take this, you take that." My aunt told that lady, "So does it stop? Because he don't live here." He don't live here. But she's like, "Who is the kid? Who is he? He don't live here." No, he don't live here. No, he don't. But I stayed. All because she said, "That's my brother's son." All she knew is she had 3 boys in the house now. She knew one boy was real. That black nigga, man, which was me. I ain't take no shorts. Nope. Mm-hmm. Wakanda hugs Lobo. Welcome back, baby boy. Salute to you, beloved. Yeah, no more shorts after that. No more shorts after that. That there. Now, when I left, my cousin had the whole block. When I came back later on, after I got out of jail and all that, and the niggas was like, but they was young, mind you. You gotta remember, they grew up. I taught them how to do lyrics, straight up and down. I taught my cousin, and he's a principal right now at a high school called Sarah J. He's a Sarah J. right there in Bed-Stuy. I could go there right now and walk into school, and they say there's a guy downstairs. He'll come there and be like, "What's up?" I might pull a move like that. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time since both our parents went to the Essence. You know what I'm saying? I heard that he got a child and whatnot. Last time I spoke to my mom's, she explained that he got a little situation going on. My sister went to talk to him because it was bad vibes at the time, but it got fixed. So anyway, boy, when I came back to hang out with them, now they was already ganged up. They was ganged up. They was smoking weed. They was already in the mix. Then I seen Pop. Then I seen Pop. Now you gotta mind yourself now. This is years later. This is years later on me coming every day beating that kid up because he was messing with my little cousin. Every day. Every day I came on the block, my aunt said, "Don't fight him, all right?" I look at her and say, "She, you're here later." My cousin will look at me. My other cousin will look at me. And I'll be looking at my hands like this. As soon as I get out, as soon as I see Poppy, I run down on him. I smack him first. I smack him first. That's what I normally do. I smack him. Pow! Put your hands up. Let's go. Like, "Oh, man, stop, man. I don't feel like fighting." I'm like, "Nah, put your hands up." Then I punch him in the stomach. Boom. Put your hands up. Let's go. No, no, no. Then I won't punch him until he put his hands up. So I punch him in the stomach first. Flesh wounds. Face, I just slap box him. Slap. Pop, pop. Then we throw a punch. I'm like, "Yeah, good. Let's go. Let's go." Every day. Now we older. Boy, when I saw that man, it was joy on both ends. He was happy to see me. I didn't know how he looked. He knew how I looked, I guess. He was like, yo, what up, man? I was like, oh, what's up? I was like, who you again? He was like, yo, I'm Pop. I was like, oh, what up, man? It's good to see you, man. How are you, man? Like, yo, man, I'm good, man. And you know what be in the mind of that. Because I still remember them days. And that's how I be like, oh, man. I say, but you know, we here now, you know, it's family. I said, would you would have did the same thing? He's like, yeah, I would have did the same thing. And that's how we closed it. You know what I'm saying? We closed it like that. Like, that's family, son. That's like you going out there fighting somebody for your sister. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's what that was, or how that was. You know what I mean? That's how you handle bullies. You step to it. There was one I didn't get around, but I think I gave him a talk. I talked my way out of that one. I never forget his name. I think his name was Corey Williams or something like that. Corey Williams was a bully on the basketball court. And after the basketball court, he'll keep talking shit. You have to have a good move to fuck him up. I remember that days. You know what I'm saying? 210. He was a bully on the court. And you have to tighten him up, man. Mm-hmm. You have to tighten him up. He had a he had a big body Bronson body, man. Yeah, Corey Williams was like he was the jackpot, man, of the classroom. You know what I mean? His mother kept him in good fine clothing. I had to wear hand-me-downs. You know what I'm saying? I was comfortable with that. Just iron my clothes. You could see that they was ironed 900 times. The iron and ironed the color out of the damn jean. I was wearing stone wash jeans before the stone wash was stone wash. But I had hand-me-downs. They were still good though. Hand-me-down sheepskin coat. It was gray. Swear to God, it was brown, but it was gray. After all the past that, it turned gray. You know what I'm saying? Had a few Izod shirts. I had to put crazy glue before Gorilla Glue, before the glue. I had to put crazy glue to make sure the horse, no, the alligator and the tiger could stick a little bit. Had to keep flattening. You know what I'm saying? And iron it, hand me down. Yeah, yeah, I remember them days. Run it up. I still go to thrift stores to this day. I love it. Walk up in there, find something, Goodwill store and all that. Take care of the business. Mm-hmm. Right. Then he showed me all his friends. They all knew me. They all knew me. Word up. They all knew me. I was just so shocked to be around them, man. That just before YNs. This is Franklin Avenue, Brooklyn, 3 train. Dangerous over there. Dangerous. Ebbets Field, Mega Evans College. And was it Betty Shabashi? No. I think her college over there too. I'm not sure. But I used to be over there, man, when I used to play the basketball game before I retired with Mike. You know, I was doing my thing. Mid-range jump shots. You know, my assist game was good. You know, Michael Jordan sneakers was Michael Jordan sneakers. It wasn't the way they were today. Fancy. These sneakers you have to put them on and get on the floor. Wasn't no wear them to the store and all that. Nah. Unless you get in the Gatorade or some water. Those sneakers was made to put on the floor, get busy. But, so I took care of Corey Williams, that high school basketball bully. I started to, I was living in, I was living right there with my aunts and them across the street from St. Mary's Hospital. They Dice know where that's at, right there on Buffalo, Rochester. You know what I'm saying? I used to, yeah, I used to go to Kingsburg, play basketball over there. Then the basketball started to be played to the monkey bars. You had to shoot in the middle. So we had to learn that. So I went back to playing like that again. So I said, oh, let me take this to the school and play Corey. Shit, I did just that. Brought that game. He tried to do all what he did. I stood ground, took the ball from him, held on, gave it to the open man, let him follow me around a little bit, get the ball back and do a score. The teachers would know. The teachers would come and say, what's going on? And some people would say, Corey didn't do good in the basketball game today, teacher. What team, what classroom? No, it was him. Oh, yeah, it was him. I was like, oh, snap. Now I get talked to at the end of the class. Because he'd be so excited. The teacher would pull me after classroom and say, you won't believe it. Let me get some hydration. I'm going to tell you what the teacher said. You won't believe me. Let me know if you're still in the building. I'm going to tell you what the teacher said. The teacher said, can you do it again? Can you do it again? She said, I haven't seen him this quiet, this formulated. He was so in tune now. It wasn't, Corey, stop. Sit down. It's okay. Stop shooting the paper into the garbage can. Get up and put it in the garbage can. Do it again. And what did you do? I said, I just outplayed basketball. I just outsmarted them. And then we had the teachers come down there and watch. Then I had a little crowd now that the pressure was on Corey. Because mind you, we both point guards, fighting for junior high school, JV and shit. But we in the same classroom. So I just kept pushing him. Mid-range jump shot. I wasn't really a good three, but I could hit him off a good wing. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I could take him to the hole and get the foul. And I knew how to make my free throws, so I got him on that. But for some apparent reason, it got just so much competitive. We'd get gym early because the teachers want to see, so they can keep Corey in check. But if you don't, he's going to sit there all day picking at you about you can't play, sending you notes, still doing his schoolwork. One thing about the nigga, he still was doing the schoolwork. So the teacher saw so that took me all the way to Boys and Girls High School. After that, I started to get into rap. I didn't really take basketball too much after I got cut like twice, but I was still able to hang out with the varsity team, JV varsities and all that, play pickup basketball game. But it was just something about it that I couldn't manage. The coach didn't understand it. I didn't understand him. Then they got another coach. By that time, I knew her because she knew my cousin. She played for Seton Hall. And I said, yo, you know a person in there named James? She's like, James? He used to play basketball? I said, yeah. She said, yeah, I know James. You know James? I said, James is my cousin's father. And her sister is Mark Jackson's father. She said, I know your family. Yolanda, the track star from St. John's. Mark Jackson met her at St. John's. That's how they got together. So I had some basketball tendencies floating because the two of my cousins, they was football stars in the family. But when I met the other side of the family, on my grandfather's side, they played a lot of basketball. You know what I'm saying? And that was hood basketball, Brownsville basketball, like straight up. So up to the BRC. So I tried that. That was like 10th grade. I think I was still pushing JV. Just I couldn't understand it. Then I tried to play for Gachos and all that, the Brooklyn Gachos. I was playing for they call that a Catholic church. They had a good team. The Catholic boys can play, man. They got discipline. They could play basketball, man. I had a few of them. The boys are strong. I never got injured, thank the Most High. I got finger sprains, tweaked ankles sometimes, but I ain't really get hurt. So I really paid attention to the science of the game. You know what I'm saying? The worst part of it is rebounding, stepping on somebody's foot, ooh, or running period. And, you know what I'm saying? So I learned the science quick, man. The science of that game is strategic. You got how to jump, land. You know what I'm saying? Injuries can play with your mind. You know what I mean? You gotta know what team smack fouls you the hardest and shit. That shit was rough. But I used to play in St. Michael's before they changed the name. St. Michael's was rough. You had to wait. And, and, and the niggas on your block, they yo, we going in and we doing five full courts. And it's like the winner stay on. It's only 21. Yep, 21. Threes count, and they go by one. So they don't go by twos. You go by ones. So game go to 21. If it's a half court, same thing, 21. But full court, I think it's like, yeah, because, yeah, it's 21. Yeah, everything is 21. Yeah. Yeah, 21. Yeah, that's what it is. Mm. 1 o'clock. Excellent. Excellent. Because I took a nice little vehicle, man, private, man. The BQE. The BQE get you here quick, man. That's the fastest way to Manhattan. The BQE, man. You know Elon Musk. Well, Elon Musk wasn't there, man. Elon wasn't there last night. You know what I'm saying? He was in the nosebleed. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get a seat down there because Trump came through. The garden was just overwhelmed. It's going to be overwhelmed again tonight. They got the parade locked down. You should see how they got it locked down, man. It's going to be exactly what it's going to be. And the Knicks will pull this through due to the facts that they was not complaining about losing the game. They was explaining the referees judging the game. He didn't complain about the game. He was explaining, like, yo, this is not looking kind of cool, man. We was looking good on our street. So that was just to slow the Knicks down. You know what I'm saying? The powers that be. It wasn't the Knicks. They even yelled out, we could play better. That's all they yelled out. We could play better. Jalen Brunson said, you seen what happened. That's all he tell you. And we are not compromising just because we lost a 4-point game in game 3. No. Game 4 gonna be right at the door. Okay? Okay? You will be on your best behavior tonight. And we were. Mm-hmm. We was on our best behavior. Tonight gonna be different. Tonight gonna be different. I even got some good rest. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I don't be sleep. Sometimes it be the mask. And sometimes I be thinking so much. Last night, me and the Oracle found some work. Mm-hmm. Then he said he gonna call me back. So Smick, sometimes you gotta hold it down. I told you, gotta be like the drunken master, man. You gotta pair. It looks like it. But then you just hold it down. You know what I'm saying? My neighborhood naps. Well, it be the Zaza, tell you the truth, kid. It be the Zaza, because I be energized coming to the show. I be ready. As soon as I see that it's playing around, maybe the naps be with me, no doubt. I'll be like, all right, man, let me it gets heavy, man. Heavy is the face that wears the mask. See what I'm saying? It be that HAMP Zaza, that thing be laying me out. And plus I tell him to give me the indica. I want the indica. I want the suppress. So that's what it be, indica Zaza, man. I get that Zaza, I be like, yo, I want that. He asked me, you want this? I want that. I want that. I want to push. At night, last night, yeah, last night, man, me and Wooly came up. Yeah, that's all we did. We were just discussing. Then he had to step off. But the indica was floating. He's in San Diego. So, you know, they got some good Zaza, him, Zaza, Sage out there. So he was feeling his. So he called me and was like, yo, I'm back in town. I said, good, man. He's like, what you up to? I said, I've just been. Then all he got to do is say, let me hear something. And I had to let him hear it. Yup. It's fascinating. Then after that, I went into my. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you mean, man. I'm looking for that kid. Where that kid at? The one we gave a shout out to, and he slapped somebody with an 86. See how they was thinking? You gotta be careful with these bums, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Gotta be careful. I'm looking for him. Mm-hmm. Can't even come outside. See me give him $150. Fiend eyes didn't come outside. He want to run around now. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I lied about getting the money, so what? I thought that was gonna make the whole thing, make it blow up. You can go ahead and check my rap sheet and see what show up. What I seen and done in real life will make you throw up. That's what I told Willie, man. So what I lied about getting money, so what? I did it to market the whole YouTube strategy to blow up. Go ahead, check his rap sheet and see what show up. What I seen and what I did will make you throw up. Willie gotta fix that. Man, Willie gotta fix that. That was just, you know what I'm saying? Willie gotta fix that. Huh? 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 Make you throw up. This pitchfork was a seesaw. Needles over the fire with heat raw. Money, yeah, we seen more. Blow bank votes with C4. Mix M80 with concrete to blow cement floors. Esau sitting in the Indian style with a penitentiary plate eating his meat raw. Oh man, shit. Mess hall foops. Oh man. Maybe next time. Maybe, I don't know. Felt good. Feels good. Felt like something, y'all. Felt like something. Esau sitting in the Indian style with a penitentiary plate eating his meat roll. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. I ain't even get the call yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even get the call, man. I just said what we learned today of last night. I'm still upset. Why? What risk? What risk is heart disease? Mm-hmm. 2-9 goes off and squeeze. You'll get a, you'll get a Komodo dragon nosebleed. Silence the land with a live feed, shoot him down high speed. Ah, there's no compromise. There's no compromise. I'm in this to win this on all sides. Cross T's, dot I's. There's no surprise. Forget about it. We'll put it together. However it get put together, when that beat get put together, we'll put it together. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. We can't do them in the studio with soapbox. Soapbox be staying on course. I'm like, yo, what about this idea? He's like, well, let's just stay right there for a minute. Got something right there for a second. Let me just slap you with this. I'm like, all right, man, hit me with that. And then I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, like I said, man, what we do, we just look at them, laugh at them. That's what they are, man. I came here to work 10,837 more subscribers. We'll be there. Mm-hmm. When they take a call, what did you miss? I was just running the line pertaining to that pitchfork. It was like a seesaw. Needles over the fire, that heat raw. Money, I seen more. Blow bank votes with C4. Mix 180 with concrete to blow cement floors. Esau was sitting in the Indian position with Indian plates, eating his meat roll. Mess hall floors. Mm, mm, mm-hmm, That's what he was saying, Smith, from the phone call. Mm-hmm. Pitchfork. Yeah, devil pitchfork, son. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. Devil pitchfork was a seesaw. Wow. Mm-hmm. What up? We got 136. We just running the program. Let me see what they said about that heat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sativa, the indica. Well, you know me. Like both of them, but we'll rock with that. That's like most likely the necessity. Mm-hmm. No doubt. Let me know when you're ready. When this noise is real, this noise is real. Stay hydrated. Doing good.